Hello, I'm Andy Haddon. I'm a director of a social enterprise called Earth Doctors that develops low-carbon projects at community scale in the northeast of England. One of our key projects is our artisan baking community project. We started that over 3 years ago, establishing a bakery in a library in Wylam in the Tyne Valley. The only bakery in a library in Britain, we believe. It's had a really positive effect on the local community. 3 times as many people come into that library on a Saturday morning to buy bread. So it helps that building be viable. And aside from that, we develop bread training programs in less advantaged communities, in all communities, and the community centres across the northeast. The aim being that everyone should be able to get great, healthy, the best breads in the world, we think, and not just the people with a bit more money. And actually, this week, we're establishing our first such satellite bakery in Gateshead. And there's been a lot of work gone into that and a lot of collaboration with other groups in that community, the Edwards House charity specifically. And that's the first of many, we hope.
And what are you doing here in Morpeth today?
Well, bread's quite magical. Everyone loves great bread. The smell of it, the taste of it, and making it. And we think it's very therapeutic for individuals and communities and just great fun. So, we're delivering one of our one loaf at a time training courses today to a group of local residents. And let's see, from that seed, we might develop more activity in Morpeth.
Once upon a time, I suppose everybody baked their own bread, but why do you think it fell out of favour?
Big question. Well, busy lives, the whole supermarket system, the food system, the disempowerment that comes from that, people's skills, the time, the confidence. So it wasn't just in the individual level in homes. Communities had a communal oven, and there was a lot of them in the northeast, and people would bake at the end of the street, share that oven. So lots of reasons. So in some ways, with a modern twist, we're trying to bring that back. There's such a lot comes from the coming together to undertake an activity. It doesn't have to be bread, but bread's a great example of, it can overcome social isolation, it can build confidence in people, help them progress towards employment, and just get some lovely bread to eat as well. So there's loads of benefits that come from the activity.
I'm Mike Willis, I'm the Minister of New Life Church, and today we're holding a bread making course. The reason I wanted to do this was we've had some meetings with Andy, who's the bread maker, and actually interestingly I come from 5 generations of bakers from my family, so for me it's straight away a thing of going back home, if you like, but also we're looking to do things to people gain new skills. The best things you do with church, as you might have seen in the past, always involve food, and what better way to do that than to bake your own bread in an amazing way. So that's one of the things we're looking to do today, and hopefully it's open to people from the community. We're hoping that we'll be running it again and maybe selling the bread and looking to see where it goes in the future, and we're really excited about this prospect.
Hello, my name is Dawn Goodwill-Evans from the Active Northumberland Tourism Development Team. I've just been spending the morning making bread here in Morpeth and been delighted to work with young people and various people of various ages to make something special. We know that visitors to the area liked to try local produce and food and drink, and we have a huge wealth of those products here in Northumberland. We have the Craster kippers, oysters from Lindisfarne, fantastic cheese from Doddington, and all these things make up a regional specialty food offer which we know that local people and visitors alike will enjoy. Today we've been learning how to make bread, make white bread, very simple, something that you would take for granted, everyday bread, but to actually get your hands in there and learn about the taste and the texture and the smell and the weight of the bread. And then seeing it coming through the oven and seeing the smelling the bread rising and baking has just been fantastic.
And have you made bread before yourself at home?
I have, yes. My mother taught me how to make bread, and I've made bread probably since I was about 20. Usually make it every month.
And have you learnt anything new here today?
I have. The bread I normally make is brown bread, so it was great to learn how to make the white bread. And also the Geordie sourdough.
Sourdough.
Yeah, which is unique